This rivalry has been brewing for a long time, and it spills over tonight at the CompuBox Academy. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. Smokin' Joe Frazier, only 6 feet tall even, 229 pounds, but he hits harder than any man alive. And he'll be taking on Smokin' Joe Frazier. He took part in the... Smokin' Joe Frazier, Philadelphia's finest in the heavyweight division. There's no one quite like Smokin' Joe. Smokin' Joe Frazier, his 3 battles with Muhammad Ali, perhaps the most famous.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, the Olympic gold medalist from Beaufort, South Carolina, the Hall of Famer from the gold.
And this one has all of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. Here we go.
You couldn't...
Frazier's been in so many hellacious battles over the years. The trilogy with Muhammad Ali, his fights against George Foreman, a true legend. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? You'd like to see more jabs. Your footwork has to be on point when you're fighting a swarmer. If it's not, you're going to get caught in the corner and beaten up.
You fight a swarmer, you've got to protect everything. The body with the elbows, the head with the forearm. You've got to try and push them off balance because they will just stay in your face.
And they figure out the puller right there. Frazier is in trouble again. Never count out Smokin' Joe Frazier.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Tried to score with that hook, but missed. They both want the knockout. Just missed with that hook. They exchange punches. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. About a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
You're starting to make mistakes.
There's the bell for round 2. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Fighter brings a barrage of punches. They won't let you breathe. It's like fighting a hornet's nest.
You've got a swarm on your case. You know you've got to fight. You've got to hold him. You've got to tie him up. You've got to lean on him when you come in until the referee makes you break off. But keep your hands high because they will keep punching until that referee said stop.
Nice counter shot. Needs to put some combination work together. 1 punch is good. 2 punches better. Gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. Hook doesn't land. you think the pace will slow down? It picks up. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Come on, you've let him back into this. You're better than this, kid. Go back out there.
Let's get it started in round 3. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Throws the uppercut but misses. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. Swing and a miss with that hook. Been a very competitive round between these two.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next.
Calm yourself down. Calm yourself
Here
down.
we go to the 4th round. Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Both men step back for just a moment. You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. Throws the jab, it doesn't score. The work rate is down. The head isn't moving as well, Johnny. Oh, right there. Is Frazier in trouble? How is Frazier still standing?
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap.
Oh no, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Can you imagine if he knocks out this legend? Frazier never one to back off or back down.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way to finish this round. But look at that.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left.
What are you
From this
doing?
moment forward, he cannot afford to lose
Get
another
your mind
round.
back on the job.
Back into the fray here in round 5. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Nice job by him to block that jab. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Jab does not score. They hit like heavyweights, but they move like middleweights. Truly elite level stuff here.
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like this. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger stuff.
Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
He missed with that jab. The straight right just misses. The straight right just misses. Hold that thought! Is this the beginning of the end for this legend? Got the advantage so far.
Get out there and switch on.
This is the beginning of round 6. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for speed.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Good counter punch. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? His stamina is off the charts. You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Punch, counter punch. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. No
Okay,
secret
now
who
let
has
him
the
back into the
advantage
fight,
after
I
that
think.
last.
That's his round.
There's the bell to start round 7. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
Got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
Can you imagine if he knocks out Joe Frazier? Frazier on his feet.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work your defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Down. And you can see it right here. That body shot sent them down, and they weren't getting up.
Where did that come from? What?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are you okay?
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Joe Frazier is in trouble. Final 10 seconds. Nothing else he could do there but take a knee to stop the beating.
Best thing the fighter did, otherwise, you know what? Pride's going to get you knocked out.
8.
This is a very important break here for this fighter to be knocked down twice.
Right, let's go out there. Get your boxing back together.
And there's the bell for round 8. Something has got to change after 2 knockdowns in the last round.
I have no idea what they have left. How'd you come back from something like that? Not twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. Frazier covering up. He's got nowhere to go. Good defense from Frazier.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What did they do? What did they tell him when he got back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Big shots from both. Did you see that? Smoking Joe Mako. Frazier finally answering back.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot.
Well, hold on a second, Johnny. Is Frazier in trouble? Is this the beginning of the end for this legend? And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type. Hold that thought. Are we about to see the end of an era? Are we about to see Joe Frazier get knocked out? How is Frazier still standing?
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then...
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, Johnny, it's a majority decision win. Did you think it was going to be that close?
Feeling like I got a brand new contract. Armed and dangerous and ready for combat. Soon as I catch him on sight, it's contact. I get the job done proper, there's no comebacks. That's not fair, people hoping on the balance. But either you got that magic or you haven't. And we were born and blessed with all this talent. Soon as we're given a task, it's so apparent I'm fully prepared, fully activated and ready. Focused on the target, grab my weapon, hold it steady, your name. You know that aim rain's heavy. Got the beast in me screaming out, let me out the cage. I ain't got to do it with rage. The days are numbered, see my steps are calculated. On time, not a second hour late. Wait experience like I've been doing this for centuries. Before the events, I would practice, but it was empty. Never needed approval, all I needed was improvement. Got swift with the movement, I attack and defend. We ain't in the same league, we breathe the same air. They act out of fear, that ain't the same here. They don't know why they came, I know why they ain't clear. And when I need to switch it up, I only change gears. Enemy, where art thou? There were so many have-a-goes, it's looking sparse now. I let my weapon whisper to you like it can't shout.
I'm Todd Grisham, and welcome inside the Lighthouse Theater, and what a night it's going to be. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
It's time for our tale. Smokin' Joe. He is.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing.
So much hype surrounding this big match. Facing Joe Frazier, who won gold at the '64 Olympic Games. Do you believe what we are seeing? Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? That hook won't score. Johnny, you would know this better than me, but I would hate fighting someone with this swarmer style. They don't let you breathe. They don't let you get off the ropes. You can't get your offense off. You just got to deal with it.
You've got to swarm on your case. You know you've got to fight. You've got to hold him. You've got to tie him up. You've got to lean on him when he come in.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere. Look at this. Frazier is in trouble again. What's keeping Joe Frazier on his feet?
Now he's got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
He fails to score with that left hook. Is Frazier in trouble? This round, whoa, wait a minute. Frazier covering up. He's got nowhere to go. What we saw in that last round is pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
That's a terrible round, that is.
Here we go for round 2. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. This fighter brings a barrage of punches. They won't let you breathe. It's like fighting a hornet's nest.
A swarmer, a good swarmer, will get inside you like a bee. Like a bee just pickpocket and sting you whenever you leave yourself open. A swarmer is the worst kind of fight to fight.
You'd like to see more jabs. Hold that thought. Are we about to see the end of an era? Are we about to see Joe Frazier get knocked out? Never count out Smokin' Joe Frazier.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
The fight's not over yet. You've got to go out there and win this round. You had everything in the bag. Now
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Lucky that hook didn't score. That hook won't score. He blocks the hook. This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
A very competitive round here so far.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. Spin step back for just a moment. Can you imagine if he knocks out this legend? You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so
And
easy.
he's going to be confident now. You've got to take that confidence away.
Great. There's the bell to start round 4. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. Down goes Joe Frazier. Imagine seeing this punch coming and not being able to do anything about it.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Give me your glove.
The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through it?
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen...
Well, he's had enough, and he is gonna quit. So they will throw in the towel. The corner has stopped.